sorry Colourpop. No, I'm not. We don't apologize to corporations for makeup not being good. It's not a bad palette. It is good. It's not bad, it's good. Wow, great commentary. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. And sweet of you. Bert's here too. What an exciting day. We are on the brink of Bert's lunchtime right now, so he is probably going to sit right here the whole time waiting for me to get up and feed him. It's 11 a.m. He eats at 12. He'll be okay. He has dry food if he wants to. But you guys gotta let me know if he starts eating the plants in the background because he likes to do that in my videos. But oh, let's look at my eye look. Let's do our normal intro here. So today's eye look is using all the makeup in my makeup rotation. If you missed that video, I'm trying makeup rotations instead of a project pan this year. I used the Oden's Eye Alva 2 palette for this eye look for the shimmers, and then I used my Sugar Pill Fun Size palette for the mattes, and I used a Glisten Cosmetics wet liner here. The Denessa Myrick Lux Cream palette is on my cheeks and lips today, so that's really fun. But that's not what this video is about. You did not click on this video to find out when Bert eats lunch and what I'm wearing on my eyes today. No, you clicked on this video because you, like me, have an interest in makeup I'm decluttering. Okay, so a lot going on today. So the way I like to do makeup declutters is I like to just start putting things to the side when I feel like I'm noticing that I'm not using them a lot, and as my makeup desk starts to look like this and fall into complete disrepair, that's usually when I decide to declutter. And you know what? We're still at the beginning of the year. It's freaking what, January 4th the day that I'm filming this, so it feels like an appropriate time to declutter. Fresh start. You know, like I said, I got a makeup rotation going on right now that is already taking up this shelf on my desk, so I really need to clear some space on here. So if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you and you want to hear me talk about why I'm decluttering this makeup today, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching because it's coming at you right now. Bert's still here, by the way. He's just sitting behind me on the ottoman. So if you're wondering about his whereabouts, he's still here. His presence is still felt. Also, I'm so sorry if you can hear the freaking radiator. I live in a pre-war building. It's very old, and apparently this is the noise it makes when the radiator is going. So fun. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so let's get into the makeup I'm decluttering. So the first product I'm decluttering is an eyeshadow palette that I have passed over barely in my last many declutters. I don't know why I keep telling myself I want to keep this. It's because I really like one shimmer in this palette, but I also haven't worn that shimmer in like over a year. It's my Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. So let me show you the shimmer I'm talking about, and don't get me wrong, she's absolutely beautiful. This is such a beautiful shade. I'm gonna swatch it because it's so pretty. This is like a peachy pink gold duochrome, and it's really, really beautiful, but unfortunately I don't wear it, so I never reach for this palette. It's not a bad palette. It is good. It's not bad, it's good. Wow, great commentary here. But I just don't reach for these colors, and I like corals, but I don't typically go for an all coral look. Like, I don't need an all coral palette like this, and I have enough other palettes that have coral shades in them. I also keep forgetting that my sweet friend Artie sent me a single shadow from JD Glow, which is in the shade Star Luster, which basically looks like a dupe for this Huda Beauty shadow, so I could probably just keep that one. Let's compare. Are they dupes for each other? Oh shoot, yeah, they're dupes, but the JD Glow one is also way better. Okay, well, I'm sold. I definitely am going to be decluttering the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. Again, nothing wrong with it. It does kind of smell like mushrooms though, and it's always smelled like mushrooms. It's not just because it's old, and I don't like mushrooms. Also not why I'm decluttering it. I just thought it was worth mentioning. And do you have other Huda Beauty palettes, and do they all smell like mushrooms? Am I insane? Probably. Don't answer that, I don't want to know. But yeah, I am going to be decluttering my Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. One more disclaimer, and then I promise I'll be done with disclaimers for the video. I don't throw any of this makeup away unless it is expired. If anything is not expired, I will always offer it to friends first. I do not want to be wasteful with my makeup. I have a friend who also really likes makeup and who always cat sits for me when we go out of town. She watches Bert, so I'll probably offer it to her first. So don't worry, nothing will be wasted. Alrighty, now let's talk about some foundations that I'm gonna be decluttering. I'm getting rid of 3 foundations today. Quick and easy. easy one, the Milk Makeup Flex Foundation Stick. I loved. It was my favorite foundation stick of 2020, not 2021, but I still do think it's a great product. I actually basically used it all up. At this point, I was scooping stuff out the middle. You know, the Virgo in me wanted to totally finish this. I know it's considered finished because like you can't roll it up anymore. This part here is just plastic. Like I said, I've been scooping it out with my fingers, but at this point, I think it's expired. It was only supposed to be good for 15 months, that says 15 or 18. Either way, I've had it for 18 months, and I noticed after the last time I used this that I did get some little bumpies on my face, so it still smells really good. It smells nice and herbal, but I just think it's expired. So this is easy. I'm gonna throw this away right now. Look at it, throwing it in the trash. It's gone, it's toast. Now I'm also going to be decluttering my First Aid Beauty Tinted Moisturizer. What's the full name? The First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Tinted Moisturizer. Too long of a name. I used to really like this. I do still like this product. Like I like the finish of this product, but this is another one that it just took me a while to realize that this was breaking me out. And I think that's because it's a chemical sunscreen. It does have avobenzone, octinoxate, octisalate, and octocrylene in it, which I have just found through trial and error are not sunscreens I typically jive with. I tend to go for zinc-based sunscreens in my day-to-day sunscreen routine, so I just think this was breaking me out. I kept noticing that I was breaking out a little bit, but I kept thinking it was a skincare product, not this product, so nothing wrong with this. It is overpriced. Don't you dare pay $28 for this when it's constantly on sale at TJ Maxx for $14. I've also said in other videos, I'm kind of over makeup products that claim to be both makeup and sunscreen because I don't think there's ever enough sunscreen in the product to justify that being your sunscreen. I never use this as my sunscreen. I would use it in addition to sunscreen, but you would have to use 2 full fingers worth of this tinted moisturizer for it to count as your actual sunscreen. And I never had to use that much to get like a full coverage. Not that it does full coverage, but I never had to use 2 fingers worth to cover my full face with this. And if I did, it would look terrible because this also can get a little cakey if you build it up too much. So for all of these reasons, I am decluttering the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Tinted Moisturizer. Get out of here. All right, and then the last foundation I'm decluttering, I used a total of 1 time and then decided I never had to use it again, and that is the Pro Wear Foundation from Shop Miss A. So I did a Shop Miss A haul over the summer. Shop Miss A reached out and asked if they could send me some stuff. Well, they actually gave me like a gift card to buy some stuff and to do a collaboration video for them where we sponsored a giveaway and everything. It was super fun. I really enjoyed trying stuff in that video, and I found a lot of products from Shop Miss A that I love and still use today. Oh my gosh, their cream blushes are so good. But anyway, not what this video is about. I didn't like this foundation because I just felt like it was way too matte on me, too drying. Even when I put a hydrating product underneath, it's just very matte. I mean, I can show you the finish on my hand. It's just, you know, it performs very much like a $1 foundation. You know, with Shop Miss A, it's hard to be mad with anything being $1, but I still think that there's better drugstore foundations that you can spend a little more money on and have a better result, because this, it's just kind of like spackle to me, you know? It even smells like paint. It doesn't smell great. It smells very chemically. It doesn't give a skin-like finish at all. I mean, maybe if you're someone who's very into like a full coverage matte foundation and that works with your skin type. It's also too light for me, so I don't really reach for it for that reason. Like you can tell it's a little lighter than my skin tone here, but even shade aside, it's just not a finish that I enjoy. And like I said, there's so many good drugstore foundations that you can just spend like a couple dollars more on and I think get a better result. So that is why I'm decluttering my Shop Miss A Pro Wear Foundation. Alright, so the next 2 products that I am decluttering, I feel a little bad about because they were gifted to me from a friend. Sorry, Kate. Thank you so much for sending these to me. That was super sweet of you. But you know what? Sometimes things just don't work out for me. And general disclaimer, I said there was no more disclaimers. No more disclaimers. Please, just one more disclaimer. Just because something doesn't work for me doesn't mean it's not gonna work for you. We all have different skin types, different makeup preferences. Okay, that's really done for the disclaimers. But I'm gonna be decluttering the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This one I actually really did like. This is a really nice product. It's just in the shade 4.5 and I thought I could make it work for me, but it makes my eyebrows look red. Gonna see if a friend who has lighter hair than me wants to use this because this product is really, really nice. Oh my gosh, it makes your brows look so full, so fluffy. Like, it's really a good brow gel. I like it a lot. I mean, do I think I would pay full price for this? Absolutely not. I had no way in a million years would I. I think this is like $24. For this little guy? No thanks, but yeah, I did like this. Just decluttering due to shade. The next product I am decluttering due to bad formula, and that is the Colourpop blush sticks. I have the shade, I don't even know what shade I have. Does it say? Nope, it rubbed off. I have this dang old shade right here. It looks like, I think it was from the Wine collection. It's a really pretty color. That's the disappointing part about this blush stick, is that this shade is unique to my collection. I don't really have anything else like it. I really like the shade. Unfortunately, the formula does not want to stick to my face no matter what I seem to do. So the first time I tried this product, I did a full face of cream products. It was my first video of Vlogmas. It was super fun, and I tried this for the first time in that video. And in that video, I put on my foundation, concealer, bronzer, everything first, which is the normal order that I do my blush. And this was not wanting to stick to my face at all. It was like all getting absorbed on my brush. I would put it on with my fingers and then go with the brush, and the brush would pick it all up. Even when I just put it on with my fingers, I like could not build this up enough. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I have used one of these blush sticks in the past. I used to really love their blush sticks back when I didn't wear foundation. So I was like, maybe this is like just a strictly no foundation type of blush stick. So I tried this again on a day where I wasn't wearing foundation, and it still just did not want to stick to my skin. There's something about my skin and this Colourpop blush stick formula that just, where it's, you know, maybe we got lost in translation. I don't know what it is. I feel like even swatching it on my hand, you can see like swatching it, okay, but then like a magic trick, it disappears. And I know I rubbed it off, but like, come on, it should not come off that easily. I'll show you how like I'm doing like a lot here. You can see I'm putting on a lot of this blush stick on my hand here, and my hands are dry, so you would think that they would stick, right? Better to a dry surface, but you go in and you do just like a little bit of dabbing out, and it's like it blends into nothing. It's just, it's nothing. It's nothing at all. It's very chalky too. Like I would have thought it would be more of like a thin serum-y formula. Like I have been loving lately the Denessa Myrick's Luxe Cream palette that I have here. These are a beautiful formula because they're sheer but buildable. Like these go on nice and pigmented, but they also have a sheerness to them that makes them look very natural, versus the Colourpop blush sticks, which do not have a very natural finish to them. It's so hard to show, but they just look very chalky. Like they almost feel like they have a white base to them that gives them a chalkiness. I don't know. Again, maybe it's just this shade. I remember really liking the Colourpop blush stick in the shade Aloha. I think I said it was my favorite blush stick of 2018, which is 4 years ago. Oh my gosh, time moves so quick. But yeah, so I used to really like that blush stick. I think I've just found way better cream blushes. Like I said, I tried to make this work. I really did. But unfortunately, it's just not working for me, so I am going to be decluttering the Colourpop blush stick. All right, let's talk about a couple of lip products that I'm decluttering. Let's talk about one from Colourpop first. Sorry, Colourpop. No, I'm not. We don't apologize to corporations for makeup not being good. Anyways, I'm decluttering the Colourpop Just a Tint lip balm, tinted lip balm. I don't know what the full name is. Clearly I've had this for a long time because the Colourpop logo has worn off. This is the shade Cutie Fruity, and it's a bummer because it's a really beautiful shade. Look at this like brick red. Oh my gosh, this baby has barely made it through my last couple of declutters. I really like this shade, but I finally just come to realize one, yeah, oh, she's for sure expired. Once your lip products start to smell like crayons, they are expired. That's a tip I learned from Tarte, and honestly, I think it's a really good tip because this used to smell super fruity. These have like guava extract in them, so they smelled like guava. They smelled so nice, and now it does smell like a straight up crayon. So one, it's expired. Also, I'm kind of just over like this chubby stick style lip balm because it doesn't give a good coverage on my lips. Like I always felt like I had to like dab it on and then rub it out with my finger versus other lip balms I have that you can actually just swipe on and are way more user friendly. And with a tinted lip balm, I love to just be able to throw it on. My favorites at the moment, which are in my makeup rotation, are the Tarte Maracuja lip balms. These are great because one, they come in a little clicky applicator and you can literally just like throw them on. They're so easy. I mean, so user friendly. And that's what I want in a tinted lip balm. If I'm reaching for a tinted lip balm, it's because I want quick and easy, something something I can apply without a mirror, something I don't need to think about, and I just had to think too much with this, and also it's expired, so we're gonna throw that away. And then the other lip product that I'm decluttering, I haven't had for very long, so I'm so upset about this. Oh, this was so disappointing. I really wanted to like this Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the black shade. I got it for Halloween. I really wanted to have a black lipstick around, and unfortunately, this sucks. This sucks real bad. This is like maybe the worst lipstick formula I've ever tried. It makes me not want to try any other color. Like, I don't think this is just a black thing. I think this is just like a bad lipstick formula. It's both opaque and sheer in a way that makes no sense to me. You can see if I rub it out a little bit, you can see like white spots being revealed, and that's what it did on my lips. So I would go to swipe it on my lips, and on first swipe, you'd be like, okay, it's black, it's great. But then you go to just like spread it out even a little bit, and just all these white spots get revealed underneath. It was impossible to build it up. When I did try to build it up, it got gross and cakey and stringy and just looked so bad. I tried putting it over hydrated lips, so I tried doing a lip mask first. I tried doing it over completely dry lips because I thought maybe the lip mask was messing with the formula. Like, I just gave this so many chances. I tried it with a lip liner, like it just did not work for me. And a lot of you guys told me when I first mentioned that I didn't like this product on my channel, you told me that the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, like, you guys don't like it either, and it's just not a good formula. So that was very reassuring to me. I did see the other day on Denessa Myrick's Instagram that she has a black color fix, and I saw her use it as a lip product on someone, and I've been wanting to try the color fixes anyways, so I think that's gonna be my substitution for this because I couldn't make it work. And look at the little Zodiac packaging. Oh, Maybelline, I'm so mad at you. How dare you put Zodiac packaging on something I have to declutter. I definitely let this sit in my collection a little bit longer because of the beautiful packaging, but unfortunately your Zodiac packaging cannot make up for the fact that this is a terrible lip product and it's getting decluttered. All right, we got a couple more things to declutter here, more than I thought I would be decluttering today, but okay, so let's move on to the Estate Cosmetics quads. I don't fully remember the name of these, to be honest. I think I'm on Estate Cosmetics PR list, which thank you so much, Estate. That was super sweet of you. These eyeshadow quads, terrible, awful, decluttering, all of them. So unfortunately, this eyeshadow formula is just not consistent with the rest of Estate Cosmetics eyeshadow formula, which I really like. I have a couple of their palettes that have a really nice smooth matte formula, really impactful shimmers, but these quads do nothing for me. They feel like they already have hard pan, and I haven't even put these on my eyes. I know you're probably like, you haven't even put them on your eyes. Why are you decluttering them? I am not willing to risk a bad eye look, that is why. You think I should try these out on my eyes? You think I should give these a chance on my eyes? I really rubbed these shimmers hard trying to like give them a chance. This is from the neutral one. Honestly, the neutral quad seems like it has the best formula, so I probably will pass this along to a friend and I think they'll have some success. I'm not sure about the mattes. I have swatched the mattes before and they seem okay, but again, not consistent with the rest of Estate's formula. They just seem like a little chalky. This one I was so excited about. Look at this beautiful shade of purple. It's a very unique purple to my collection. Unfortunately, it just doesn't do anything. Oh my gosh, so chalky. I really rubbed my finger in that and it's just showing up gray, so that's a bummer. Oh, and then there's another one that has a beautiful blue shimmer. I was so excited for this one too, but unfortunately, like, nothing's even coming up. Like, it's just, it already feels like it's hard. These are just, it's not worth it to me, and it's kind of cheapy packaging. Estate does that sometimes with the cheapy packaging, but I usually excuse their cheap packaging because usually the products inside are high quality, whereas this one feels cheap. Packaging looks cheap, inside product performs cheap, so I really don't think you need these Estate quads. And then some other products that were sent to me in PR that I am decluttering are the Deck of Scarlet Metal Leaf Shadows. I really liked these when I first got them and then never reached for them again, and I think that tells you everything you need to know. They are okay. They are one really nice weighted glass packaging, but I do also think that's why I never reach for them. They're just a little bland for me, you know? I mean, this shade, granted, is like a neutral shade. I'm totally out of space, but they don't perform badly. Like, they're okay, That neutral shade I'm decluttering because I didn't realize it was a neutral when I ordered it. That's my fault, whatever, who cares. But then they had this duochrome shade that I was excited about, and the formula reminds me of like a flaky formula, which I don't mind a flaky formula. I have some from Copacetic Cosmetics that I like, but this one's a little messier than those to me, and it's just a little more hassle than what it's worth. Like, I'm looking at the swatches and I'm like, that looks really pretty, but I never reach for it, and it's just taking up a lot of space. Like I said, it has nice weighted packaging, but they're bulky. Like, look at this compared to my hand. It's pretty big for like a single pot. I was almost gonna keep this one shade Disco because it is pretty. Like, it's a really cool silver, but again, the flaky formula is just a little messy. Like, you can rub it out to make it smoother, but it's a little messy for what it is, and in all honesty, I'd rather just reach for a silver eyeshadow over this formula. So yeah, I'm just gonna declutter all of my deck of Scarlet Metal Leaf shadows. And then the last product that I'm gonna talk about for today is the Shop Miss A Halo Highlighter. I know what you're thinking. That's a highlighter? It looks like a white eyeshadow. Well, it performs like a white eyeshadow. Yeah, this is just like absolute chalk city. Like, literally looks like a white eyeshadow. I'm not sure what this is supposed to do. It's supposed to be like a really beautiful duochrome highlighter. I believe this was supposed to be like an iridescent pink shift, and I don't see that at all. So I'm done having it take up space in my collection, and I am decluttering it. Like I said, a lot of good stuff to be had from Shop Miss A. They do have some real good finds there. The cream blushes in particular, all the chefs are kissing. I love their cream blushes. Their cream highlighters are also very good. I find that their creams are my favorites. Their cream eyeshadows too are good. So I'd say as a general rule with Shop Miss A, stick with the creams. I think you'll like the creams better than the powder products because the powder products did not work out well for me. All right, you guys, and with that, we have reached the end of the declutter video. That is all the makeup I'm gonna be decluttering for today. I feel like I made a pretty good dent in my makeup collection. All of the stuff that I'm decluttering today is stuff that I should have decluttered months ago because I have not used any of these products in a very long time, and I've just been letting them sit, letting them simmer, really trying to make sure I made a good decision. There are a few more products I almost included today that I'm giving like a last chance. Like, this KVD tattoo liner is on her last leg here. You know, every once in a while this works for me, and that's why I don't declutter it, but you're really on your last leg here. So if you like declutter videos, definitely subscribe because I'll probably do another one in a couple months once I give those chopping block items, you know, their last fighting chance here. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you want to see more of like some of my older declutter videos, I will link them down below for you because I've done quite a few on my channel here. And if you're new here, I'd love to have you subscribe. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I do a lot of graphic liner tutorials talking about water activated liners. I do a lot of makeup anti-hauls, a lot of makeup commentary videos, and makeup I changed my mind about. It's a good time over here. It's a real variety show. So we'd love to have you subscribe and join our sweet little makeup community here on YouTube. Check out my description box for all of the makeup on my face today, as well as a bunch of Black Lives Matter resources to support the Asian American community, and resources to support the LGBTQ+ community. So please click on those links if you haven't yet. And I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Gotta go get bird lunch. Bye!